Hey, maybe you don't recognize me. Maybe you recognize the voice. I'm Duane Kuiper. I'm at Tony La Russa's Rescue Foundation, ARF, and I'm here for opening day. It's puppy opening day here at the ballpark, and we're gonna have some fun showing you these puppies. We're gonna talk to Alex, who's gonna give you some information about how to help with donations, help with supplies, and she'll give you a little bit of information on what she does and what the people at ARF here do, and we'll just enjoy this cuteness for a while because it's the time that we need cuteness. So please sit back and enjoy. Alex is here with us.
Hi.
And Alex gets to sit in this area with this group of cuteness that I haven't seen in a long time. And Alex, first of all, you're in the best spot of anybody I know in the Bay Area right now.
Oh yeah.
All of these puppies have names. All of these puppies are part of a family, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. So these guys are part of a mom and puppy litter, obviously, that we brought in several weeks ago. So they've been in one of our foster homes their entire lives, practically. And we've been really fortunate. They've gotten a ton of socialization, and our fosters have been, pretty much taking care of all their needs with, all the supplies that we make from our puppy and kitten shower.
And is it safe to say that none of this works without foster people?
Oh, definitely. So our foster program takes care of over 50% of all of the dogs and cats that we bring in. So not only are we taking care of all of these wonderful puppies, we have kittens, we have all of our dogs and cats, especially right now, since we're all sheltering in place, almost all of our animals are in foster homes.
Right. Well, so this is opening day. We got the baseball theme, we got bats, we got balls, we've got puppies that are looking at us like, what the heck are we doing? And I'm looking at the names. Okay, so we have Dodger, we have Cub,
Yep.
we have Angel,
Yep, Angel's gonna be the one in the red.
all right, we have Sox.
Yep.
So you can pick whether you want it to be a White Sox or a Red Sox. We have Rocky.
Yep, we have.
So that would be somebody wearing purple.
Yep, and this is Rocky right there.
All right, we have Ranger.
Yep, so Ranger.
Ranger's probably one maybe closest
This
to you.
one, yeah.
Okay. We have Athletic, which is really easy to pick out.
Athletic's taking a nap.
Yeah. Athletic is in the dugout snoozing, and then we have Giant,
Yep.
who is over there. It's
Can you sit?
It's amazing if you're quarantined like we all have been, and then you get thrown into an environment like this. This can only make you smile when you see these little animals, right?
Oh yeah.
So Rangers in left, that's the spot where Hunter Pence was last year with the Rangers. Unfortunately, he's looking into the bleachers. Ranger! All right, thank you very much. Sniffing out shortstop. He's got a treat. In the dugout, we're looking for people that have some enthusiasm, and right now, it's just not happening. Athletic, he's killing the drill. Who is it?
Dodger?
Who's down there in the corner?
Dodger.
Dodger. Jeez, the Dodgers and the A's. Weren't they in the World Series one time? Against each other, I think they were. Hunter Pence is still hanging out there, the Ranger in left. Safe at home is Angel. I think Angel's going to lead the league in scoring. What do you think?
Brown in the bases.
They all started out in the dugout. They all eventually went out on the field, and now they're all back into the dugout again. Giants making a move. Giants making a move. Oh, he's undermining Rocky. Oh, we've got a brawl. The Rockies and the Giants. And now they appear to have settled things. A little worried there for a while. Hey, if there's a brawl, everybody's supposed to leave the dugout. That's just an unwritten rule. Uh-oh. A lot of, must be a meeting on the mound. A lot going on. Except for Angel. Oh, they're all trying to get Brandon Crawford's job out at short. Easy, big fella. Crawford's only 32. Don't be thinking you can take his job that easily. Uh-oh, Giants up. He's headed out to left field. And now he's headed over to short. He's at third. He's moving over to second. Now he's over at first. That Giant is all over the place. So Angel and Athletic, the two rivals in the National League West, right now, snoozing. Dodger, the Giants' rival, snoozing. They've had a long day. They're a team that scores a lot of runs. They're tired. And what is Giant doing? Giant's a beggar. Giant says, I'm not playing unless I get treats. Well, I played with a few guys like that. So is Ranger the one with the eye?
Mm-hmm.
Ranger. If somebody says that Ranger has a good eye, that would not be a lie. There's the good eye on Ranger. Oh my goodness, they're all cute. Every last one of them. Rocky, over in the dugout, trying to get Dodger to wake up. Is that Cub?
Yeah.
Cub! Nice talking to you. Alex, we adopted a kitten here. We walked in and it was actually in the cubicle right behind us. And it was a kitten that had some major health issues. It had mites and it lost its eye, lost its hearing. And as soon as my wife saw it, she said, we're taking this one home. And I think what I was most impressed with is the people here had clearly socialized this kitty to where even though health-wise it was having its issues and it was going to be okay, it was ready to come home. And so I'm sure that doing those things, you know, with these animals, socializing with them is really, really important.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, socialization is extremely important, and our fosters are great at taking care of all of those needs. Especially right now, it can be a little bit more difficult with people sheltering in place, because when you think about it, we're trying to expose our animals in a positive way to things that they're going to experience in the real world. So we have fosters that are playing sounds from their phones around their foster animals, like sirens. We have them getting our cats and our kittens and even our dogs and puppies used to things like the vacuum. So you think about all of these things that they're going to be experiencing in a household and even outside of a household for our dogs and puppies. And our foster families are making sure that these guys are able to be in situations where they're seeing all of these things, they're smelling new things, and they're not scared about it. They're looking at it and they're like, oh cool, I've been exposed to this before, it's nothing new. You're chewing a long time on that tree.
Good job, Anthony.
Which one?
You are
Is it because of personality?
No, it's
No.
because it's athletic.
Well, then maybe Glenn ought to be sitting here.
What are you trying to do?
So in honor of my brother Glenn, I am reluctantly holding this guy here because of that Bay Bridge rivalry. But I will say this, they're both extremely handsome. And I love them both. Well, let me ask you, let's explain what happened about a half an hour ago when you put these puppies in here. Where did they all go?
So at the very beginning, because they were in a new environment, They were a little shocked. They weren't quite sure what was going on, which is understandable,
Right.
right? Because we can't explain to them like, hey, this is a great time, you're having a good, we're gonna play, we're gonna get lots of treats. So at first they were a little cautious. They like to huddle together, but once we started to get them moving, gave them tons of treats because we believe in positive reinforcement here, they started to realize that this is a pretty comfortable place. So you can see that they've spread out. I'm getting tons of kisses right now. I know, you just want me to feed you. And they're having, you know, a nice time.
So it took 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes for them to realize that, okay,
Yeah.
but they were like one big pile.
Yeah, and when you think about it, it makes sense because they have all been together their whole lives so
Right.
far. So they are used to always being together, but you can tell that they bounce back pretty quickly.
Right. Now, what kind of supplies are needed for puppies like this?
Oh gosh, all sorts of supplies. So if you look on our shower wish list, you're gonna see things like puppy pads, Nyla bones. We want all sorts of interactive feeders. And those are things that are really important. And no matter how many we get, we always need more, right? So especially puppy pads. Imagine a big litter like this.
Right.
So we could always use puppy pads. For our cats, any type of more active like feeder is great because that way they're using their time and they're getting mental enrichment when they're eating. We could also use interactive feeders for our dogs and our puppies. So maze feeders, wobble coms, all of those are very important. We could use loads of toys, doesn't really matter what kinds of toys. We could use cat toys, we could use dog toys. Some of our bigger dogs are really great chewers, so some of our dogs do need a lot more rugged toys. We're in pretty good shape for food. We have a great relationship with Purina and they're able to provide us with a lot of the food that we're using for our foster animals. But treats are always in high demand. Although we do use our own treat mix here, we do like to send bags of treats with our fosters.
So when they're at their foster people,
Yeah.
are they trying hard to train them already?
Yeah, so these puppies actually do know sit already. And if you imagine all of the puppies, they're nice and food motivated. They trying to get all of them to sit at once is quite the venture.
Oh,
but the foster family was able to get them, you know, to all sit at once. We're not going to try right now.
Well, I mean,
they're all relaxed.
I don't know how much information you can give, but did one family have like 4 of them?
No, so since these guys came in with their mother, they all stayed together.
They did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the entire litter and mom stayed together. Mom, if you guys are wondering, was adopted last week. So she is in her new adoptive home, but these guys, some have either already been adopted or are getting adopted right now.
Right. Well, it's not going to be difficult. Let's put it that way.
No, I'm pretty sure our adoption team is going to have their hands full with people interested in everybody.
Right. And it really isn't just the need for supplies, it's also the need for donations as well.
Yep.
That's always going to be ongoing here.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, especially right now since our fosters are taking care of more than 90% of all the animals we're bringing in. Supplies are very important. Our puppy and kitten shower actually supports all of our foster needs for the whole year. So if people go on our website, they'll see that we have a link for our Amazon wish list, but they're also welcome to donate monetarily if they have the ability to do so.
So Alex, tell us a little bit about the other cuteness factor at ARF with the kittens.
Of course. So we don't have a lot of kittens right now, but as the weather gets warmer, everyone's going to see more and more kittens out and about. And so not only do we have a lot of wonderful partners who are bringing those kittens into their facilities and putting them into their homes, but we will be bringing some in as well. And with those kittens, there's a lot of things that they are going to require. Just like with our puppies, they're going to get lots of socialization. They're gonna need all sorts of things to play with. They're gonna need, if they're young enough, we're potentially gonna be bottle feeding them, so we'll be using kitten milk replacer.
Is that Ranger chewing on my glove?
Is that allowed?
I just thought we didn't want them to, mess up our baseball diamond. Do you want me to, redirect for them from your glove too?
No, we're fine. We're fine. I have, the only use I have for these gloves now is to look at them. It just, I wish I was smart enough to know what they would look like in a year.
I mean, as much as we always try and give the best and most educated guesses we can, sometimes we're so surprised when people show us pictures of them all grown up.
When you know Sullivan, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when Sullivan was younger than this, a little, I had no idea that that's what he was going to look like. No idea. That's why I would be floored at what some of the, and maybe a few would look the same. I guess it would help if we knew what Pop looked like.
Mm-hmm.
Just off the subject a little bit, I think one of the heartwarming stories for me when I come in here, it's not seeing these little guys get adopted, but seeing the ones that have been here for a while get adopted.
Yeah. Yeah, so oftentimes the ones that are taking a little longer to get adopted is just because we want to make sure that we find the right match. At this point in time, we're really fortunate because of circumstances. More people are interested in fostering and adopting than ever.
Correct.
Because they have more time on their hands.
Right.
So our length of stay for a lot of our dogs and our cats is very short because they go for adoption and for the most part they're out the door.
Right. So in closing, I just want to say that this room full of puppies has definitely made my day. Remember, supplies, donations, arflife.org is where you want to go. And the benefactors are what you see right here. And it's tremendous. And it's not just these guys or these little gals, it's also kitties that need homes. So arflife.org. And our motto is very simple. Let's get these kitties and puppies and dogs out of here.
I really just want to say thank you to the community. Thank you so much to our fosters. We certainly can't do what we do without them, whether it's while we're sheltering in place or just in general. Our fosters really show up and help support in every single manner. Thank you to everyone who's donated so far. We've received a lot of donations, which is wonderful, but obviously we're still trying to receive a few more.
Right.
So if people do have the capacity to donate, please do so. If you don't have the capacity to donate, but you have some time on your hands, please reach out to your local organizations for foster opportunities. It doesn't have to be ARF. All of us are in need of foster families right now, and we would all appreciate some support.
We all have our favorites. I'm not going to tell you why this one's my favorite. I'm not. I just like the way he acts. That's it. I like his attitude. So, but that's it.
He's a go-getter.